Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Welcome to F&I as a team sport. Let's go ahead and get started. First off, we have a few rules. Number one, we have a hard stop at 10:45 a.m. That's just out of respect for your time. I know we all have busy schedules, so at 10:45 will be the latest this goes. Number two, if you haven't done so already, if you could please mute your mics at this point. That'll just help eliminate any feedback, but please feel free to unmute if you have any questions or want to participate in any of the dialogue. Number three, these trainings are recorded, so afterwards, if you want to rewatch it or need a copy of it for any reason, please feel free to reach out to me and I can get that over to you. Number four, there will be a post training survey at the very end. There'll be a QR code, and at that point, I'm going to ask for you guys to take out your guys' phone, scan that QR code. We'd really appreciate any and all feedback. It just helps us improve our trainings. Who are we? First, DAG stands for Dealer Advantage Group. We're a leader in the automotive industry, providing automotive dealers with market-leading products, behavior-changing training, and world-class service. We're more than just a vendor. We're a true partner to our dealers, offering expert guidance and driving operational success for our partners. We do also have two sister companies. The first one's iTap Menu. It's a state-of-the-art F&I menu presentation software that boosts dealerships' revenue through high-tech delivery options, visually engaging and organized presentations with real-time product rating integrations, and streamlined contract generation for faster and more efficient delivery. And the third one, Sell More. It's a post-sale F&I platform designed to help dealerships boost revenue. It drives profit through an online digital marketplace, automated SMS renewals for existing contract holders, and a smart reconsideration model that re-engages customers who didn't buy in-store with an F&I manager. Who am I? My name is Bryce Summers. I'm the Midwest VP of Change here at Dealer Advantage Group. I do have over 7 years of F&I and dealership experience, so I can relate to you guys. You know, I've been in the dealership, I've been in your guys' seat, so the stuff you guys see on the day-to-day basis I can relate with. Number two, I'm married with 2 young children, Baylor and Dalton. And I was born and raised in Indiana, and I'm currently living on the west side of Indianapolis in Brownsburg. Over on the left-hand side is my contact information under my picture, my cell phone number, and my email. Feel free to jot those down or take a picture of them. If you need anything or have any questions at any time, feel free to reach out to me. Some more training that we have coming up. Our live video trainings are in-person training, but the first one there is our DAG Academy. It's a learning management system with over 500 videos that you can complete at your own pace. It has training for all roles, sales, management, F&I, leadership. Super neat tool there. So scan that QR code and you can sign up for that. Second one, our live video training, which is what we're currently doing now. We have more scheduled for the rest of the year, so scan that QR code and check out what we have for the rest of the year. The third one is our in-person training. Again, we have those scheduled for the rest of the year. If you scan that QR code, you'll be able to see those and sign up for any ones you may want to attend. These sessions are held at our headquarters office in Westfield, Indiana. We actually have 2 trainings coming up later this month. I know we have a sales training and we have a 1-day F&I class. So both coming up later this month. So scan those and sign up for whichever one you may want to attend. All right, so F&I is a team sport. Inventory. For F&I as a team sport, inventory, it all starts with inventory. Number 1, price, 2, age, and 3, mileage. So how do those relate to F&I as a team sport? Well, if we don't have the right vehicle with the right price, the right age, too many miles, well, it's hurting F&I. If everything's too cheap, too old, too many miles, it'll make your F&I products more expensive, and at the same time, it's going to limit the advance that the lender gives you. So for an example, if you can only sell a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty because of the age or mileage, plus the advances, then you may be able to sell the warranty, but your margins are going to be super small. So again, it says price. How does the price affect the back-end allowance? Well, a lot of the banks, some of them, They go off NADA retail, NADA trade, maybe they give you 20% of the retail value. So you're talking about a $20,000 vehicle. Okay, well, you got $4,000 on the back. But once you start going down, 15.3, you got a $10,000 car. What, maybe 1,500, $2,000? Then at that point, again, you might not have enough to really be successful in F&I. Two, the age. How does the age of the vehicle affect the length of the loan? A lot of the banks, depending on how old the vehicle is, they'll only give you, a certain amount of months based on the age of the vehicle. So you got to keep that stuff in mind. Number three, the mileage, same thing as the age. After a certain amount of mileage, the bank's not going to give you the certain length of the loan. So a question for you: does the person in charge of inventory at your store ever meet with F&I for help? When I say that, F&I knows the banks. They see them every single day. Does inventory ever say, whoever's in charge of inventory ever sit down with them and figure out the store's top lenders, what they're buying, hey, this blender, as long as it is under 10 years old and has under 85,000 miles, we can get the longest term. That's what you should be doing if you're not. If you're the bank that's giving you the longest term is saying 85,000 miles or less and you're buying everything at 95,000 miles, that's a problem. It can make a significant PVR swing with just having that meeting and figuring out what the lenders are looking for on these cars. All right, salespeople. Have we got any salespeople on here? Listen up. First off, do you know your products the F&I sells? And do you really know them? I'm not just meaning, do you know, oh yeah, they sell a warranty, they sell Gap, they sell Tire and Wheel. I hope you guys know that. But when I say, do you really know them? Have you taken the time to sit down and read the contract or sit down with your F&I manager and really learn them? Do you know if a customer asks you if a warranty is going to cover if they have a car's in service and they need a rental? Or what about if they break down and they need towing? You should know some of that information. You should be able to answer those questions. It makes you look a lot better rather than saying, I'm not sure, or making up something. Please don't do that. I'd rather you know it, but I definitely don't want you to lie. So if you don't know it, definitely tell them, hey, I'm not sure, but I'll find out the answer for you. But take the time to learn so you know off the top of your head. It makes it sound a lot better. The customer will trust you a lot more. And next thing I want to go over for the salespeople here is, what the 5 top reasons why people buy? Let me tell you. Number 1, by far number 1, is you, the salesperson. You're the number 1 reason why somebody buys a vehicle. Number 2, the dealership. Number 3 is the product or the vehicle. 4, which everybody thinks is number 1, is price. It's number 4. And number 5 is timing. So let's talk about number 1, being fully engaged. If asked about a preload product, be passionately engaged. Your enthusiasm will be contagious and inspire your customers. So currently, when you're getting asked about a preload product, what do you say when someone asks? So let's use Lucas Oil Appearance for an example. When you're going through the worksheet and the customer says, well, what's this Lucas Oil ceramic? Are you just saying, yeah, it's a interior and exterior protection. They put it on in the back. It's nice. Is the customer going to ask you to take it off, or if they have to have it? Probably. So we just went over the 5 reasons why people buy: you, the dealership, the product, price, and timing. So when asked about a preload, let's answer it a little bit different. Let's get excited about it. Let the customer know that you care. And let's hit all the selling points: you, the dealership, the product, the price, the timing. So instead, the customer says, hey, what's this Lucas Oil ceramic? Hey, I'm so glad you asked me this. This is my all-time favorite product. I absolutely love it. And frankly, the fact the dealership is an authorized partner with Lucas Oil is one of the reasons why I chose to work here. I believe in this so much. The product is incredible. And it's a professionally installed force field around your paint and interior. And I can't believe it's only $12.95. It's so cheap for what it does. It doesn't even make sense to me. And the best news is we're able to install it right now. A lot different, right? Yeah, it's nice. It's interior and exterior. We're going through that. Now you're hitting all of the 5 reasons why people buy. They can tell you believe in it. Now they believe in it. Now they want it. How can you not want it? Number 2, endorse versus sell. Know what products are offered in the F&I office. If a customer asks about a product, you should endorse it, but don't sell it. That's the F&I's manager's job. You just want to endorse the product. So let them know that you will have the F&I manager review their options with them. Number 3, full disclosure. When presenting the worksheet, always use full disclosure. Why? Well, it's the right thing to do. There's no shortcuts. There's no reason to hide anything. It's all going to come out anyways. And using full disclosure, you'll get better CSI scores, reviews. The customer will be happier. Just the right way to do it. Number 4, always be willing and able to help anyone without expecting anything in return. That is a true team player. All right, next, GMs, GSMs, and sales managers. Really, anybody that does deals. So if you desk a deal at your store or ever desk a deal at your store, listen up. How are you currently submitting deals or desking deals? When you submit a deal, are you just finding the vehicle, looking at the vehicle and looking at your banks and looking to see what bank's going to give you the best rate? If you are, listen up and stop it. Let me tell you how you should be desking and how you should be calling the deals in. When calling deals in, look for the lender that offers the most extended term and the most significant back end. Do not be concerned about the lowest rate. Again, do not be concerned about the lowest rate. Desking a deal. When desking a deal, remember that the first pencil is not just a number. It's a critical decision. Starting at 72 months or 75, 84, it might seem appealing, might be, the simple way, but it's crucial that you don't. It's crucial that you start at 48 and 66-month options and always use full disclosure. So let me dive into that a little bit more. Again, stop the 72, 84 months. If you're doing that, stop it. And let me tell you a little bit why and the reason behind it. If you use just 66 months and throw it out there, it's going to look expensive. But 48 months is just a decoy. So when you pair 48 months next to 66 months, now 48 months looks super expensive, and all of a sudden 66 months looks a lot more appealing. So 48 months is, again, it's just a decoy. It's not meant to be chosen, and it's probably not going to be chosen very, very, very rarely. But when you do that, 66 months looks like such a better option. They're going to go with it. And at least you're starting that way. Not every deal is going to be 66 months, but it's a good place to start. And inspiring your team. Always remember, your role is not just about managing sales. It's about being the beacon point of inspiration and motivation for your team. So don't forget to congratulate and celebrate your employees' success, as it is a crucial part of making them feel valued and appreciated. So when you have a salesperson sell a car, let them know, great job. If you have the finance manager that knocked a deal out of the park and came out and the customer bought 5 products and made a bunch of money, the finance manager made a bunch of money, let them know they did a good job. That goes a long way, just by letting your fellow teammates, letting them know that they've done a great job. All right, so we just talked about how important it is to desk the deal at 48 and 66 months, calling the deal in for the longest term after you get them to agree to 48, 66. That's how we want it penciled. But when we call the deal in, we're not calling the deal in for 66 months. We're going to call it in for the longest term that's available through the bank. Let me show you what this does. So what penciling the right term can do for you. So over on the left-hand side, we have a 60-month term, a sales price of $40,000, sales tax $2,813.93, a doc fee $199, a title fee $15, convenience fee $22.50, cash down $1,000, interest rate 12.49%, product Zero. Zip. A payment of $950.69. All right. Now let's look over here to the right side. 72 months. So an extra year on the term. Sales price, same, $40,000. Sales tax, $2,813.93. Doc fee, $199. Title fee, $15. Convenience fee, $22.50. Cash down, $1,000. Interest rate, 12.49. Product, $5,000. Again, product, $5,000. So the only thing that's changed on this was 12 months on term, and we've added $5,000 worth of F&I products. Now let's take a look at the payment. 60 months was $950. 72 months is $936.66. Cheaper. And again, like I told you guys earlier, I've been in your guys' seat. I was a finance manager for years. I understand 60, 72 months, not all the time, most of the time is going to be the same rate. So even if it goes up a point, I figured an interest rate of 13.49% for 72 months instead of the 12.49. The payment's $962.01. So an extra $12 for $5,000 worth of product. I hope all you finance guys and gals can bump somebody $12 for $5,000 worth of product. So term is super important. We got to pencil 48 and 66 months to start with. We have to call the deal in for the longest term. And these are the type of deals you'll end up getting. Home runs. All right, share what you know. Consistently and share your knowledge. The best manager is not afraid to teach someone how to do their job. That's building a team. So if you see something that could be improved upon, say something. Teach somebody. If you make someone else better, it's just going to make the store better, make everybody a little bit more money. At your store, who presents the first pencil at your store? Is it the salesperson? If it is, have you trained them on how to present a pencil? Have you seen them present a first pencil? If not, shame on you. You should train them. Sit them down, tell them to present a first pencil to you. A lot of you guys would probably be shocked. It's not exactly probably how you want it done. So take the time and train them. A little bit of training on a first pencil can make a world of a difference. Everybody wins. If you would help, it would help if you had the mentality that you want everyone to get rich. That doesn't just mean making a good living, but getting rich. Therefore, create pay plans where everyone's getting compensated along the way. That's how you get buy-in, and that's what makes the team you have been desiring to have. So when I say that, everyone gets compensated along the way. You know, the desk, we're having the desk pencil 48 and 66 months. We're having the salesperson do a good first pencil. We're having them endorse the F&I products. So if everyone can get compensated along the way, it makes those people get buy-in. So when the finance manager now sells a vehicle service contract and the Lucas Oil paint and fabric protection, now the finance guys gets a spiff of $50 for the warranty and $25 for Lucas Oil ceramic. The salesperson, they get $50 for the service contract and $25 for the Lucas Oil ceramic. The desk manager gets $50 for the vehicle service contract, $25 for the Lucas Oil ceramic. Everyone's equal. Everyone's got contributing to hopefully get that sale, so that way everybody makes more money. We're expecting this desk to pencil right. We're expecting the salesperson to present and endorse the right way. Finance manager needs to sell it. Everybody wins. Everybody gets compensated. All right, F&I managers. Of course, you guys are part of F&I as a team sport. Be understanding. Things are not going to come in the finance office ideally every single time. Yeah, they should be at penciled 48 and 66 months, but they're not going to come in your office at 66 months every time. It's not going to happen. It's not realistic. Now, are they going to come in there a lot more often? Probably. They are. If we pencil that way, they're going to come in more often than not, closer to 66 months or 66 months. But again, everyone's trying to sell a car. They're not going to come ideally every single time. And keep in mind, the salesperson, they're excited. They just sold a car, and you should also be. Without that, everyone makes $0. You didn't even have an opportunity to talk to a customer and try to sell them any products. You got to have the salesperson is excited. They sold a car. You should be too. Now you have an opportunity. And remember, every deal is an opportunity. That includes cash deals. Don't be the person that gets all mad because you got a cash deal coming in. It's just because you get mad about it doesn't make the cash deal go away. Think of it as an opportunity. When you go into a deal with a positive mindset, you'll be amazed how much more likely you are to sell stuff rather than going in there with a negative mindset. And remember, the finance manager who gets loud and betrays you, or the finance manager who got loud and betrayed you, who did you feel was on your team? The finance person who got loud and betrayed you, or the one who helped you get what was needed? So be a team player. Remember, asking for something rather than demanding it goes a long way. You are then considered a team player, not the one who stops deals, but the ones that make it happen. So don't be the one that betrays the salesperson just because they forgot a driver's license in the deal, or a simple document. You don't have to, hand the deal back to them and say, "Hey, something's missing. Give it back to me once you figure it out and get it." Don't be that. Don't do that. It's not that hard to let the salesperson, "Hey, do you mind? Looks like the driver's license is in here. Can you make a quick copy of it?" Or, hey, rather than that, if the customer's already in your office, how hard would it be to just ask for the driver's license from the customer and reach behind you and make a copy of it? There's no reason to betray the salesperson. You got to remember, we've all started in sales at one point. They're busy. After they sell a car, they're printing all their documents, privacy notice, WIO, whatever they are needed to print at your store, and then they're taking the vehicle to clean up. Then they're getting it gassed up. They've got certain things they have to do. So be understanding, be a team player, help them out. They should want to come to you for advice or to be able to help close a deal. You should be that team player that makes deals happen. And the third one, be encouraging. Always congratulate the salesperson after delivery. They just sold a car. Acknowledge the sale of products for which they are paid on. Then thank the manager for penciling the deal correctly, which gave you ways to sell additional products without being boxed in. So again, if the salesperson or if the deal got a warranty in Lucas Oil Ceramic, acknowledge that after the deal. Hey, that Lucas Oil Ceramic that was on the worksheet, perfect. You did a great job. And then they also got a service contract, so you earned $75 on that deal. So great job. That goes a long way. Same thing with the desk manager, letting them know that you're thankful that they penciled the deal the right way. You were able to extend the term and sell X, Y, and Z. It goes a long way. So really, after using the term from the desk, if they're penciling the right way, and and you're confirming the endorsement from the salesperson, all you really have to do is make a menu presentation from iTap Menu, which then you're going to make your endorsement of the middle column. Remember, the first column really is just a decoy. Does the customer really need everything? Not likely. So tell them that and endorse the middle column, which is what they should be buying. And you'll be super successful. And one more thing, we mentioned training as for the sales managers and sharing your knowledge. Same thing with finance. Share your knowledge. Do you ever train your salespeople? Sales managers probably, teaching them how to use the CRM, and they're probably teaching them how to pencil. But do you really want them training on how to endorse F&I products or doing an F&I TO? Probably not. So sit them down. Let them know what kind of F&I TO you want. Let them know how to endorse the F&I products. Share your knowledge. It'll make everybody better. It'll make everybody more money. And last, we just want to thank you guys for taking your time this morning uh, for this training. And over on the right-hand side, there is a QR code. If you guys could at this point take out your phone and scan that QR code and take the survey, we'd really appreciate it. Everyone that takes the survey is going to get 100 DAG reward points, which equals $10. We just really would appreciate if you guys could do that. We accept all feedback. Like I said, we use this feedback to make our trainings better. And then over on the left-hand side, if you didn't do so earlier, my contact information is down there. Please take a picture of it, write it down. If you need anything or have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. At this time, if anybody has any questions, please unmute your mic and we can discuss those.